Hello, everyone. My reading this morning is taken from the book of Psalm 27, verse 4. It says, "One thing I have desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold his beauty and to seek him in his temple." This is the psalm written by David. David was known to God as a man after his own heart. And because of this, when things happen to him, when he have difficulties, instead of running away from God to the wrong comforts of the world, he runs towards God. Because his passion, his longing was to be in the presence of God every day of his life. He knew that his God was very beautiful, magnificent, with all the great qualities and characteristics. He knew that his God was the God of comfort, the God of peace, the God of love, the God of joy, the God of the supernatural, the God of miracles. So he knew the best place to be is to run towards God, to be in his presence at any time. That's why his longing was one thing, to be in the house of God or the presence of God, not one day or 2 days or 1 hour, but every day of his life. I brought these scriptures to challenge you that if you don't have a strong passion after God's heart, ask for it. Do what David did. He desired it. He ran after it. He seek after it. That one thing, to be in God's house, to be in God's presence every day of his life. Why? Is there anything good in God, in his house, in his presence? Of course. You that are listening to me now know that in the presence of God, there is freedom. In the presence of God, there is joy. In the presence of God, there is peace, excitement, contentment, and fulfillment. So I encourage you to ask God for a stronger passion for him and his things, and he will grant it. To those who are determined, who are thirsty after him, who are longing for it, who have strong passion for it, they will get it. And when you wait upon him and he's not giving it in 1 day, few days, a whole week, or a few months, 1 whole year, the precious thing that is so precious to you that you're asking God for, you'll be willing to wait for it, because God wants to give things to those who can be trusted with it. So, do you have enough passion in your heart, longing in your heart, desiring in your heart to be in the presence of God? One thing I ask of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in his house every day, all the days of my life, to behold his beauty and to seek him in his temple. When you are in the presence of God, when you are used to it, you will be able to see his beauty, and you will be able to inquire, to ask him about what you're doing, about how to take it forward. Any question, anything in his word you don't understand, when you inquire in his presence, in his temple, you'll get it. So being with God, longing for God every day of your life is highly recommended. But if you don't have the passion for it, you need to ask God. And He will give you the desire of your heart, the passion to know Him, to seek Him, to be in His presence, and to commune with Him. It's beautiful. It's healthy. That's why David longs for that one thing, to be in the temple of God, the presence of God, all the days of his life. May God bless you today.